Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building, and today, as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, today I'm actually gonna be bringing y'all my first ever two-way point forward build, y'all. Now, I have been dropping y'all gameplay of this build for a couple of weeks now, probably been around a little over a month, and today is the day that I'm finally going to be bringing it to y'all. With this version, you're going to be able to get that lockdown takeover, so y'all already know that the defense on this build is going to be getting a huge boost. I have showed y'all what this build does look like in the gameplays, so honestly, the shooting is going to be really good. When it comes down to the playmaking, we're going to be elite, and the finishing is not going to be bad at all. So thank y'all again to everybody who's coming through, especially for the very first time. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Now, to the RGF family, if y'all want to go ahead and join, be sure to turn on post notifications so y'all can see when I upload every single day. But also go ahead and hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get 25 likes on this video. I know that we can do that. That is a small goal of mine. So let's go ahead and hit it. Shout out to the Rich Gang family for always coming through. Let's go ahead and get into the build now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, you can actually make a point forward with a lot more shooting badges when it comes down to the playmaking and the shooting pie chart. However, today, if you want to make the best version overall, you're going to want to go ahead and pick the one that is going to be the full pure playmaking pie chart, y'all. I'm telling you, this is easily going to be the one that you're able to make a variety of point forward builds. You're not going to be stuck to just making it one way, and that is what I love about the small forward position for this specific make. Now, when it comes down to the physical profile, you can go with the fourth one for that vertical. However, I want to get the closest to 99 speed that I possibly can on this build. Once you grind this build out all the way, you're going to be able to get a 98 speed at 6'7", y'all. So honestly, that is why I ended up making it how I did. But let's go ahead and get into these stats now. So when it comes down to the finishing, go ahead and max out your close shot, also your driving layup, and then your driving dunk. We're going to get 3 badges right here, but if you go ahead and put some into the standing dunk, we're actually going to be able to get 4 badges. So honestly, that's the best way to go about it in my opinion. You could go with 2 or 3 badges if you want to for the finishing, but 4 is my liking. Now, when it comes down to the shooting, go ahead and max out that mid-range shot, 3-point shot. Then when it comes down to that free throw, go ahead and put this to where you get 11, or you could even go up to 12 badges. It really comes down to your preference. But honestly, y'all have seen me shoot on this build for those of y'all who have watched. If not, I'll go ahead and put the gameplays down below in the link, so be sure to go ahead and check them out. But when it comes down to it, these shooting badges are going to be perfectly enough for the build in itself. Now, when it comes down to the playmaking, put the pass accuracy to an 82, max out your ball handle, and that's going to give us 27 badges right there. Now, when it comes down to the defense, interior, going to be maxed out at 57. Perimeter defense, go ahead and put that to a 73. Then, when it comes to the lateral quickness, of course, we want to go ahead and max it out. Now, the steal on this build is really solid, y'all. I get a lot of bump steals, but also facing them front up, and this is going to be a really nice stat to put on. Then when it comes down to the block, max that out as well. Defensive rebound, max it out, and then go ahead and put the rest into the offensive rebound for 10 defensive badges. So, as you can see, this is definitely a rare build. This is actually the build that I have used all year. But If you want to go ahead and make any of your own adjustments, you definitely can do so. But I'm telling you right now, from the gameplays that I have showed y'all, this build is literally able to do anything. And I'm not just saying that because once the gameplays come in and y'all watch them, you are definitely going to know and feel for what I'm talking about. Now, as for the body shape, you could really go based off of your own preference. I like Defined and also Burly. It's really going to be between these two. Bill is okay, but if you want to go ahead and take up the most space as a defender, I would go with Burly. Now, when it comes down to the height, for those of y'all who are paying attention, you are definitely correct. We're going to be going with 6'7", y'all. Now, you could go ahead and try to make this build at 6'8", but the build name is definitely going to change. Now, to get that 98 speed, go ahead and drop your weight all the way down to somewhere around the 180 range. I'm going to go with 188 because anything higher than that is going to affect my physical stats coming from the acceleration, and that is what we don't want. Now, when it comes down to the wingspan, you could definitely go with the lowest if you want to, but let's go ahead and say you go up 2 ticks. You're going to be able to get that lockdown takeover on this build. I'm telling y'all, really nice point forward build, especially once you get that takeover in the lockdown. Going to be a huge threat all around, especially on the defensive end. Now, let's go ahead and say you want sharpshooting takeover on this build. Look what happens right here. Go to an 80.0 and you're going to be able to get that sharpshooting takeover as well. Going to be a little bit better when it comes down to the shooting, but I'm telling you, this build has so much versatility in it that you're going to be able to pick 2 of the best takeovers in all of the game. So with my preference, I gotta be real with y'all. If you go with the max wingspan, you're changing up the build name to something like a slashing playmaker. I'm going to go with an 86.0 to make it perfect and also to get that lockdown takeover. And as y'all can see, like I told y'all, we have made the point forward. We're going to go ahead and consider this a 2-way point forward because of that lockdown takeover. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and leave y'all right here. We still got to go ahead and check out the batch count, but also what this build is going to be looking like at 99. I'm telling you, once you see what this build is going to be, you are definitely going to want to grind it out yourself. So first, really quick, we're going to get a 98 speed. Acceleration pretty high in the 90s as well. Vertical is not bad, going to be in the 70s. Now, when it comes down to that close shot with boost, y'all, as well as a teammate with floor general, go ahead and add a +5 to the close shot. That's 89. Grind this build out to a 99 overall. That's going to be a 93. Now, consider your takeover and the floor general teammate. That's pretty much a 99 close shot on this build. The driving dunk is going to go up. The driving layup as well. But now into the shooting with boost automatically. Mid-range shot's going to be in the 80s. But then you have to go ahead and add that to the three-pointer as well. So our three-pointer would already be in the mid-70s. Add your takeover. Also add grinding this build out to 99. That's already a +9. And then add a teammate with floor general, y'all. That's going to be +13 to your shooting stats. Going to be a huge help. And then that is not even considered for the defense. But when it comes down to the finishing badges, the ones that I like to run are going to be gold contact finisher or fancy footwork. And then you could go with bronze, either Lob City finisher or relentless finisher. Now, on the defensive end, I can actually run center with this build. So something that I really like to do, if I'm running center, I go with gold or silver clamps. From there, I'll put intimidator on the same exact thing. And then right here, I would go ahead and put on gold or even silver rebound chaser to keep on gold rim protector. This is a nice setup if you are looking to run a smaller guard, but you're looking to also run the center on this build. That is why I made it 6'7", to be able to run any position 1 through 5 when it comes to the 3v3. Now, for the shooting, y'all, this is the exact badge setup that I would run. Gold, range extender, hot zone hunter, gold as well. Now, the rest of the way, pretty much based off of preference, but I'm going to go ahead and say that Deadeye on bronze as well as volume shooter is going to make a huge difference. You could go with flexible release as well, but you definitely want to keep on corner specialist because I have showed y'all a lot of people tend to leave me open with this build, especially if they're a center. They do not like to guard up. So honestly, this is going to be the perfect build for you if you're looking to get some open jumpers. Now, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. So as you can see, we're going to be able to go ahead and put on Hall of Fame handles for days, quick first step, and if you want to break ankles, go ahead and put on Space Creator on Hall of Fame. Now, if not, tight handles and stop and go are going to be some 2 really good badges that you could pair up with each other, but I'm going to go with tight handles over stop and go. Then from there, I'm going to go with unpluckable, floor general. And if you want to help out your teammates even more, go with flashy passer. Bailout is going to be really good on silver, and then the last badge, you could really change it to your preference, but the setup right here is going to be really nice in my opinion. You could even go with diamond, just give your teammates that boost on bronze, and this is the final setup we're going with. 4, 11, 27, and 10. Thank y'all so much to everybody who made it to the end. I really appreciate y'all. I got another video coming at y'all tomorrow as well. So man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the RGF family and any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button. Let's go ahead and hit our goal of 25 likes. I know that we can do it. But also, if you're looking to join the RGF family, go ahead and turn on post notifications, y'all. But man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.